Hello. Hello. I'm here. I think I'm gonna need another Diet Coke for this. I'm so thirsty. I ate Mexican food and it makes me so thirsty. I have not left the couch all day. Clickety clack, chimes back. What up? Homie, what up? I haven't left this position all day. Well, I've changed positions on the couch, but I haven't left this spot all day. I have been so lazy. Let's get some people some time to get in here. I don't even know who will come. It's late AF. Charlotte, hello, Angel. How are you? I'm so happy you're here. I'm on my couch. It's literally so late. 12:37. Well, I mean, like, what up? I know y'all not doing nothing but sitting there on your phone anyway. What's up? Kind of alive. Charlotte, how are you, my love? Charlotte is such a good supporter of the channel. And I just want to tell you right now, I love you. I love your positive energy in the comment section. I love that you always are there to like the videos and watch and stuff. I love that. Yes, Chime just got off live and it inspired me to come live. So I have heartburn because I'm drinking a soda. Patricia, hey mama. Hey, you guys, like the stream, do all the things. Let's see if we can get anybody in here. It's so late at night. I know it's so late. Thank you for coming. This is so impromptu. I was determined. I even put it on my Instagram. You guys follow me on Instagram. I was like, hey, I'm not going live. I'm not doing shit today. I was like, I'm not doing it. What is it? Here it is. I've been going for 7 days straight, and today was a zero me time. Today was a me day. No video, no live stream, no nothing. But I'm here. Chime inspired me to go live. Here she is with her pimples showing and everything, and her old school rich luxe hoodie. Patricia, Charlotte says, I love you so much. Thank you for the kind words. Yes, you're the best, dude. Seriously. Like, you guys, I notice who's there all the time and who always comments and stuff like that. I notice you guys, and I have so much gratitude for all of you guys that are always there. So I love that. Marva switching over from the Chime Philly live to the It's Shelby live. I almost said the Beauty by Shelby live. Oh my God. Grabbed a snack and came on over to here. Hey, Daniela. You guys, we're just live streaming it up tonight. I think it would have been better if me and Chime did a live together, but I was so fucking lazy. I was not about it, bro. Oh, I actually have a snack too. If we're eating snacks, I have a snack. I have applesauce that's just been sitting here. I have applesauce and I have queso. But I'm not eating any more queso. It has so much sodium. It's been making me so thirsty. Miss Kitty is here. Yes. Do you want to come sit with Mama, baby girl? I'm not in my usual. Okay, so I'm on my couch and stuff, but I'm not sitting how I normally sit on my couch because Miss, come over here so that people can see you. Come over here so people can see you. Daniela, do not judge me. Because I need to go to the grocery store, girl. So I Uber Eats Mexican food today, and it was so much sodium, and it was making. I wanted something sweet, but I don't keep a lot of sweet stuff in my apartment. I don't like to eat a lot of sweets, especially when it comes to sweets that are bad for you. Oh, you know what I should do? Ditch the applesauce and eat actual apples. Do I have apples? Apples are my number one go-to sweet thing. These have so much added sugar. What was I saying before that though? I'm sitting on my couch, but my setup on my couch is different. Normally I have the recliner popped out and I'm lounging. I haven't been able to do that for an entire week because I messed up my back at the gym. And my lower back is really, really not feeling good. And it hasn't been feeling good for a week. And I needed to take today to not really do much on it. And but I have to sit differently, and I have to like lay. If I lay down, I have to lay like a certain way to not put pressure on it and stuff. Anyway, what are people saying? So Daniel, hi Daniel, how are you? Daniel says, Daniel, we don't talk about Bruno on this channel. Oh, we can. That's fine. Did Luscious finally stop crying about being talked about, or can she dish, but gets all mad when she is covered? No, I mean, I think she still gets mad when people talk about her, which is whatever. American Princess, hello. I do buy like gelato sometimes. I'll buy those like Talenti gelato pints. I like the pistachio one. I'll buy that sometimes, but I really try not to keep sweets in my apartment like that, you guys. I don't like to keep sweets. If it's a sweet, like the sweet stuff, it's gonna be like fruit, because I try not to eat badly. But I'm on my period, so I was like, I want Mexican food. So I ordered Mexican food today. And I ate, the only thing I have left is the queso, which normally it's like a big one, so it'll last me like another day. It's so much sodium though, and when I have so much sodium, I've been like so thirsty all day, and then like wanting something sweet and stuff. Anyway, you guys do not care about my sodium levels. Yeah, I went to the mall the other day. I was with Rich and Elton and stuff, and like Rich made us stop at this like chocolate store, which I like don't like to eat. I try not to eat chocolate for multiple reasons, because it breaks me out, and also like this, like the sugar. But I'm on my period, so I could not resist getting a sample of the chocolate. It was so good. Yes, I hope Peter and Alex are doing good too. I think that honestly, there's a lot going on. This whole thing with him is more than just about his injury. There's legal stuff going on too. I would assume. So I think that he's just taking time off of the internet right now to handle things and figure that out. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes on mentally, I think, when I can only imagine when something like that happens to you. And I think that he's just taking the time he needs to process and heal from everything that's going on. That's very traumatic what happened to him. So let's see. Charlotte says, do you guys get recognized a lot when you're out? Me? No, I do not get actual. I got recognized at work once. That was weird because I don't like it when I don't want people to know where I am. Also, I don't even know if I should tell you guys this, but Aphrodite kind of doxed me a little bit. He didn't know. He didn't intend to, but Aphrodite totally doxed me. My job. But I don't have enough people that actually care right now, so I think it's fine. Rich gets recognized fairly often when he's out at the mall, and just when we're out in general. Rich, he'll get noticed not every time we go out, but every so often he'll get noticed. You're in East Texas. Yes. So I'm in Houston, so East Texas, Southeast. Yeah, that was weird. Chime told me that. Like, you guys, I guess to you guys, maybe that's not weird to hear that somebody did that, but like for me to hear that somebody that I know like has a friend who watches me, and not because my friend told them to watch me, it just randomly did, that's like really weird to me. And I was so shocked. They wanted like a shout out in a video, and I was so happy to do it. But it was really, really freaking weird. It was like kind of crazy. Like somebody knows who I am. That's so weird. But yeah, Aphrodite kind of doxed me a little bit. So if you follow Aphrodite on TikTok and Instagram, then I was doxed a little bit. But I don't think, like, honestly, I don't think enough people care about me right now to like do anything about it. So like to like really come for me or like find me and stuff. So it's okay. Yeah, I'm just going to trust that he has his support system that's looking out for him and, taking care of him and stuff in this time of need. And social media can be very draining and stuff as well. So I don't doubt that this has been very hard mentally on him, and to have to add in the pressures of social media back with that, especially coming back after something that happened. He knows there's a bunch of questions he's going to have to answer. He knows the video he makes when he comes back is going to be explosive. And so it does not surprise me he's taking time to make sure he's okay, especially when you consider the fact that he is in like a former I guess you're never not an addict, but like he's a former addict, I guess is the best way to say it, because he's not like actively using. He's sober basically, right? So I'm sure he just wants to make sure he's good, that he's not triggered by anything. He wants to heal. He wants to take time for himself. So that's kind of like where I think he is. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Charlotte. I don't know if like I'm a big enough like YouTuber for people to care. Like, I mean, to care. I don't advertise it. I guess it's not a huge deal, but I don't advertise it because Anthony came to my job and he like posted about my job. And then like in his TikTok, he said like my name in his TikTok and he said the name of the restaurant he went to. And so like people figured it out. I mean, you could figure it out. I'm happy he shouted me out though, like more so than he said where I worked. I'm just happy he like gave me a shout out in his TikTok. That was really sweet. Oh, and I guess I just kind of doxed myself by telling you guys where you could find that information. Chime's right. I don't know. I'm so tired. There's 10 people in here. Unless someone's screen recording it and gonna pass on to T-Spill for her to let everybody know. And literally, who'd care, girl? Literally, who'd care? Nobody would care. Trisha Paytas would care, and she would come find me. Can you imagine if Trisha Paytas came to the restaurant I worked at and was like, "You need to stop making videos about me"? Can you imagine? Oh, Patricia, that's so sweet. Oh yeah, no, I mean I'm gonna keep going and stuff. I'm just saying that like it's not as if like I'm like somebody with 1 million subscribers. And if I had first of all, if I had 1 million subscribers, I would not have a day job. Okay. As soon as I don't have to work anymore at the restaurant, I'm not going to. As soon as that happens. Well, it depends. It depends on how fast it comes. If it comes like really suddenly, then I might stay there for a little while to like save up and just get extra money as like a cushion, or like use that to like invest in stuff for a while. But I don't know. Mr. Kitty. The cats have been getting into it today. Honestly, all three of us are normal people. Rich is a normal person. Chime's a normal person. I'm a normal person. The only difference is that Rich has money and he has more subscribers, but he's normal. His shit stink too, just like everybody else. We're all just normal people. He just has like more money and like more subscribers, and people know him more. Daniel says, why wouldn't Peter want the GoFundMe money? He said he didn't want to beg for money, but I think okay, yeah. I think it's because well, I don't know. I can't really answer that. I can't speak on behalf of him. I feel like that was just a decision that he made. It's a personal decision he made. I think that he was more concerned about the I honestly, I don't even want to speculate on that. I do not know. I don't know. I don't want to speculate. Rich is an alien. I thought Jeffree Star was the alien. I'm confused. I literally cried over Peter thinking, yes, he is. Peter is a good soul. I think about him a lot too, and I hope he's doing well. Haven't reached out. Let's just clarify. I'm not friends with Peter Mon. I don't know him like that. I don't consider him a friend because we just don't have that kind of relationship. We've only spoken on Twitter a few times. So he's like an acquaintance. It's somebody I look up to a lot on YouTube, but we're not like friends. I've never met him. So I haven't reached out to him to constantly ask how he is. I don't feel like that's appropriate. I feel like that's a crossing a boundary. Because we don't have that kind of relationship, but I do hope that he's well. I think about him a lot, and I hope that he's okay. And I do play his videos on like binge watch his videos on like my like old cell phone sometimes to help him out with ad revenue. Charlotte says, "What's everyone feeling about Ethan Klein and the backlash he's getting?" Okay, I have some thoughts on this. So we made a video about that, Charlotte, actually. But then I went back and I watched some of the clips from H3. And I think that the way that Ethan was talking about talking to AB, that's his name, AB, right? And the people that help him do H3, technically his employees, I think that was a little bit harsh and a little bit rude. I didn't see the clips, but I heard that he was kind of talking over some of his guests that were on there and just being kind of like not really hearing the guests out that were trying to speak on the podcast. That's what I heard. I didn't see that, but that's what I heard. I did hear the part where he was kind of being a little bit rude. I think it was to AB. I think he was being kind of rude to AB, and people were saying that like you can't treat your employees like that. Da, da, da. I think that their relationship goes past an employee boss. I think it's more like friend to friend, but I don't think he should have talked to him like that. I think it was kind of rude. I do think it was kind of rude. And aside from that, like as far as where the Will Smith stuff stands, and like I'm happy Ethan standing his ground on that because I completely agree with him on the Will Smith thing. I think that Will Smith was out of line. And so I think that when people are going after him for that, I think it's stupid. Me and Chime have a video about that on my channel. I posted it yesterday. I don't know. I agree with Ethan on that. I don't think that I don't think it's appropriate to hit somebody ever. And people are calling him hypocritical because Trisha treated Hila like crap forever and stuff. But was he supposed to hit a woman? Like, I don't know. Like, or like I don't know. I don't know. Like, people are just being kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, can I be honest? I'm tired of talking about Will Smith. If I can just be honest. I heard that makeup artist passed away. I never heard of that makeup artist before, though. I never heard of it. May he rest in peace. Alexa says, I think Ethan is a dirtbag the way he pressures his employees to agree with him or else. After how he talks about certain political figures being fascist, it seems awfully hypocritical. A lot of people were saying that Ethan's like social justice warrior like mask came off this week with this whole situation. I don't know. I don't really know. To be honest, the H3 podcast is like 2 or 3 hours long. Mr. Kitty, I don't want you playing on the bookshelf, baby. Because if all that stuff comes down on you, Mama's going to be very upset. Because then you're going to get hurt. I'm going to lose all my stuff. Mr. Kitty, come over here, baby. Yeah, come up here. Come up here with your fans. Come on. Come on. I know you're going to come up here. Come on up here, baby. I said come on up here. I'm looking at me like you don't want to. I think, okay. Yeah, I know Daniela doesn't like Ethan. I don't know. Okay, the thing about the H3 podcast, it's like they have like how many episodes a week, all these different ones they do a week, and then they're like 2 or 3 hours long. Girl, who has time to watch that? I don't, that's for sure. So I don't really keep up with it. I watch the highlights and the stuff that people put on Instagram. Look who's here. Look who's here to say hi to his fans. Mr. Kitty's here to say hi to his fans. If I kiss you, we're gonna get canceled. Because remember that time Shane Dawson kissed a cat and people canceled him for kissing the cat? Mr. Kitty. What? Chime, you're being weird. Mr. Kitty's so fluffy, he does not need a haircut. He's so cute. He's a cutie. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I can't speak to that, Alexa. I haven't noticed that, so I don't know. Mr. Kitty is a fluffer. He's a huge fluff ball. You like Hila, so it's weird for you. Jessica, hi Jessica, how are you? By the way, guys, if you're here and you haven't liked the stream yet, please give the stream a thumbs up. It helps push it out to other Shelby Bells so they can come join if they're still up. I know it's late, so it helps push the stream out. Jessica says, I agree with Ethan. People are stupid if they think you should hit people that say hurtful things. Also, Trisha was a hot mess. What was he to do with that? It would have been different if she wasn't with Moses. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I feel like Ethan Klein is a obviously an opinionated person, right? I feel like he's very opinionated. I feel like he has a lot to say about things. I feel like he's very strong opinions on stuff. I feel like most of the time he does keep it very here's the thing. You can be opinionated but not be offensive. I think that some people take things that Ethan says too seriously. Oh, that was from the tea place. So if you guys had that, okay, so that was from the tea place. So, okay, you guys know like places that sell boba tea, right? So you know how they have like the slushies with like, and you could put the little jellies in the bottom, like the little jelly gummies in the bottom. That's what I introduced them to. They're so good. And Zach introduced me to them. So like my best friend Zach introduced it to me and I introduced it to Chime. And that's the thing is that like I know that with him interrupting the person that was on there was not okay. Him interrupting the caller, which I heard that he did, was not good, right? Like if you're gonna call people on for opinions, you have to be open to listening to them. And also if you're gonna like you should if you're gonna feature the other guys on the podcast and you're gonna like have them as part of it and like use their back and forth and stuff like that, then you should be open to their opposing opinions about stuff and you guys should be able to have back and forth commentary about it. But I think that on like frenemies and well, I don't know. I don't even want to talk about frenemies to be honest with you. He could have said much more. He could have said more. Maybe it was is what I meant. And yeah, they're making money together. It was a different story. Sorry, the limited space. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I don't know. Ethan Klein is not in. He's not like Ethan Klein is not a saint. Okay, Ethan Klein is not a saint. He definitely is not for everybody, right? I feel like I'm personally not offended or like don't take the. I don't know. I don't get offended by the things Ethan Klein says. I personally don't. I also personally don't get offended by the things Trisha Paytas says. But at the same time, I can understand why some people do. I think that when it comes to Ethan, I think that he's someone who does, for the most part, like I had cat hair on my face. For the most part, try to be on the right, the good side of things. And like I feel like in the day, he probably wasn't as good of a person, but for the most part, he's tried to change and turn that around for the most part. Now he the thing about Ethan is he's very opinionated and very outspoken, and sometimes his approach comes off as very insensitive. And I think that there's a large group of people that on the internet that just don't like his approach to things and don't like the way he addresses certain things. Daniela said, is there more info on the okay, yes, okay. Yes, girl. So there is hot tea on the Demi Denzel situation. So I have insider info that like Demi, like she is 100% sure it was Denzel Dion. That is what I have heard. Is that she is 100% sure it was Denzel Dion, and Demi is now like she's having the situation investigated by the LAPD. So the LAPD has been involved, and they are investigating the case at this point. There is so the people are on so down the middle on this in my comment section. It's been very, very it's been very polarizing the comment section because it's either one extreme or the other in that comment section. And I mean, based on the info that I had, like someone told me that like spoke to Demi, like Demi like knows it was Denzel. That's what I've heard. Now, again, that could be Demi just giving her side, and just it doesn't mean that it's necessarily the truth. That that's what she actually said to somebody, and I got that insider tea. Now, the LAPD is investigating the situation at this point. So at this point, with the LAPD investigating this whole situation, that's going to be the deciding factor. That's going to be the thing. Like, I mean, you're going to have to rely on whatever the law says at this point, and that's how justice is going to be served. So I think it's awful what happened to Demi. I think if it wasn't Denzel and he's being falsely accused, that's awful for Denzel. I think that even if it wasn't Denzel, I don't think it's okay for any person to be beaten like that, especially a trans woman like that. They go through enough. It's a really awful situation, and I hope that Demi is feeling better physically. I'm sure she's traumatized. The thing that bothered me the most about this entire situation was I'm sorry, American Princess says, I'm gonna stop. That article that was posted about Demi was written by Kat. Kat is a person. Okay, I'm gonna fact check that, American Princess, because I thought it was from like an NBC News or something. So let me just fact check this real quick, if you don't mind. Yeah, so this is from actually NBCnews.com. I don't know which one you're talking about, but this is from NBCnews.com, and the article is written by Xavier Collin. Oh no, it's written by Kat Tenbarge. Not Kat Tenbarge getting an article in NBC News. Wow. Okay, we can read the article together. Kat works for NBC now, not Insider. Oh my god. Well, good for her, but like also like I don't know about the hiring. Oh my god. Cartini, I know. Thank you so much for being here. So Chime went live and it inspired me to go live. Okay, wow. She left. Okay, good move for her for leaving Insider, because Insider is like a trash thing. But I think that part of the reason Insider was trash is because Kat Tenbarge was writing for it. Okay, I'm sorry. I know that's so shady. Okay, not me thinking Insider's trash because it's Kat Tenbarge being writing for it. The thing about Kat Tenbarge is that she like. The thing is, Kat Tenbarge is like so hypocritical. I can't. So now NBC is gonna now this like okay, can I be honest? This discredits NBC for me now. Like I don't trust NBC News as much like because of this. Okay. Yeah, insider journalists in general get a major side eye for me, but especially Kat Tenbarge. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is what the article says. I'll read it for you guys. Hi, Wheezy. How are you? Okay, let's see. So the article says the Los Angeles Police Department said Wednesday that it is investigating an allegation that YouTube personality Denzel Dion attacked the social media personality Demi Martinez, or La Demi, last week. Martinez filed a report accusing Dion of attacking her last Thursday after a party in the Hollywood Hills, according to Rosie Cervantes, a spokesperson for the LAPD. Martinez, who goes by La Demi online, has over 300,000 Instagram followers, is a transgender woman known for posting about beauty, makeup, and her transition. And she was also on Botched, by the way. Doesn't say that, but just if you don't know who that is. Early last Thursday, Martinez posted on Instagram that she had been the victim of a hate crime and I can't say this word on YouTube because I'll get demonetized with the A word, naming Dion as the attacker. Dion, a prominent LGBTQ YouTube creator who has more than 1 million subscribers and is known for his celebrity fashion critiques, has denied the allegations. On Sunday, Dion was one of the 12 influencers whom Meta, Facebook's parent company, invited to attend and create content at the Academy Awards. Yeah, Denzel Dion was at the Oscars. Martinez first posted pictures to Instagram on Thursday, appearing to show injuries she attributed to the attack. Different word, but attack is what I'm going to say, including bruising around her face and eyes and cuts on her leg. Hours later, Martinez posted screenshots of Dion's Instagram account and identified him as her attacker, saying the two had gotten into an argument. Dion denied the allegations in posts published on his social media account later Thursday, writing that he was heartbroken and deeply saddened by Martinez's allegations. I would never do the things I am being accused of, Dion wrote. I know La Demi and we have always been cordial. Dion went on to write that he assumes Martinez's allegations are the result of a mistaken identity and that he doesn't understand why Martinez constantly mentioned my height, build, and race. Martinez didn't back down, responding on Instagram that Dion, who is Black and well over 6 feet tall, has a distinct look. Previously, she referred to him as a tall African-American man. Let's catch up with the comments. Yeah, she was on that show too. Yeah. Okay. So it baffles me that people would call me racist or saying I'm making the story up, Martinez told NBC News. I'm not dumb. I know who I had my altercation with. But the thing is, when she first posted, she said she didn't. Like, I think if Demi is telling the truth about this, I think where she really messed up is by posting so much stuff to her story without really taking the time to think and really process what happened before she posted. It's possible she was in shock and like didn't really realize it was Denzel, but then like because she was in shock, right? But then after somebody sent her the picture, was like, oh no, it was Denzel, or like maybe she was drunk or whatever. Who knows, right? But the thing is, like, you should have taken a second to process what was going on and process what was going on, and then put out your Instagram post. You're a social media person. You know the tea, girl. You already know the drill. You already know that you can't put it out there like that. You can't just start going willy-nilly on your Instagram post about something so serious if you don't, like, you need to take some time to process it. Martinez says she reported the incident to LAPD's Hollywood Investigative Division last Thursday, which is confirmed by the copy of the police report NBC News viewed. Dion didn't respond to requests for comment. That's the thing. Like, people were all in my comment section saying, well, why didn't she go to the police? Why didn't she go to the police? Like, we had never seen a police report. Like, we had never seen anything like that, but people were taking that and running with it. The thing with this, it was so messy because the people that were on Denzel's side were just pulling out. So they were reaching in so many different ways. And that's my opinion on all these different factors of it. And just making all of their own narratives about what happened, about if she went to the police or she didn't. Well, why didn't she do this? Da, da, da. He would never do this. Da, da, da. Using their parasocial relationship with Denzel Dion to say that he would never do such a thing. And the thing is, you just don't know. And I'm not saying I'm on Denzel's side or I'm on Demi's side. I'm just saying that, like, you do not know. You do not know Denzel Dion. And if you do, then you do, right? But the people commenting, I'm going to go ahead and throw it out that they probably didn't know Denzel. So your parasocial relationship with Denzel means nothing. Like, I'm sorry, it doesn't. You cannot say for a fact that he would never do something like that if you do not actually know him and can attest to his character when he's off camera. And that's just my thoughts on that. Now, her story did flip-flop and go back and forth a lot. And whether that's a result of her lying and trying to keep the story going and trying to make it really seem like it was Denzel and it wasn't, because she wanted to have a name to the attacker, to have justice for herself, or whether that was because she was in shock and she couldn't get her facts straight, or maybe she was very intoxicated. And you guys know when you're intoxicated, the next day it kind of takes time for everything to start coming back to you. I don't know what the truth is. I don't know. But those are the two, whatever. Those are the two sides of it. It could have been that. It could have been that she was lying and she wants a name to put out there because she wants justice, but she doesn't know who it was. And if that's the case, you can't just throw a name out there and get to have justice if it really wasn't them. It's not how, it's not right. Okay, let's go back to the article. Okay. Martinez said that she had encountered Dion at parties and social events before, but that she did not know his name or that he was an influencer with a large following. I'm going to call bullshit on that, because how do you not know? How do you not know that? If you're out in social gatherings, like, I don't believe that, because like people talk, they're like, oh, this is I'm sorry, like, you introduce yourself, and I've been at these influencer things before, and it's everybody getting each other's Instagram, everybody's getting each other YouTube, everybody's getting each other's everything, and they're following, and they're doing all the things to network and doing. I don't believe that, girl. I don't believe it. Sorry. Maybe it's different when you get to a certain stature and you're above a certain count, people just don't pay attention. But I would assume that if you're at a party like that, where it's a bunch of people like that, then you would assume that person's like has a certain notoriety as well. I don't believe it. I don't buy that. Martinez said Dion referred to her using an anti-trans slur and threatened to beat her up. NBC News was not able to independently confirm events that led up to the alleged assault. Oh, fuck, I said assault. I said, go ahead, do it, Martinez said. Sure enough, he swung and knocked me out, and I fell onto the steps and remember grabbing the railing, trying to catch my balance, and it was just blow after blow to my head. Martinez said that she was the last member of her friend group at the party and was waiting for an Uber when the altercation began. According to the LAPD report that she provided to NBC News, Martinez said the incident happened around 3 a.m. Some high-profile transgender creators, including Martinez's friend and roommate, they're roommates, Nikita Dragon, have posted in support of Martinez. They are both urging bystanders and witnesses to come forward. So far, none of the other party guests have posted publicly about Martinez's allegations. Okay. Yeah, no witnesses have come forward. Let's catch up. John says, yeah, she posted she was out of it. I have the screenshots. I definitely think she was attacked. Just wonder if it was possible she identified the wrong person. And if she did identify the wrong person, the real culprit has a built person to point to for reasonable doubt if it goes to trial. Yeah. Floptina says she can't keep names and dates and people straight into her videos. Don't believe her. Built in defense. Yeah. John says, exactly why did she say her in her post? They already had a feud or beef between them. Is it weird that she didn't know who it was at first when they appear to know each other exactly? Yeah, that's the thing, is it's like that's the part she's going back and forth on, and like that's where I don't like she literally said, go ahead, do it. Now she's saying she told him to go ahead, do it. So that means there was something between you. Like you weren't attacked from behind, so you didn't see him. If she was attacked from behind and like there was no words exchanged before and it was like a random like act of violence or something, like why would, like, how did she not know it was him? It's just very peculiar to me, because if she's told him to go ahead, do it, it means that there was a back and forth going on before that. And so you saw him and you've seen him at other events before. And I'm sorry, I don't believe for a second that you didn't know who it was if you've seen him at parties and stuff before. And you've had a negative experience with him before. I don't believe for a second that you didn't know it was him. You know? Like, it just doesn't add up to me. And I'm trying to be as impartial as I can, but that just doesn't add up to me. And I'm going to keep it 100, right? I'm going to keep it a buck. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. I don't think so. I don't think any other friends have come forward about this. Yeah, Denzel said he left the party earlier. Because it's just confusing, because like I don't know. I'm just so confused. And then like it's just so baffling to me. Someone is really not telling the truth. Someone is straight up not telling the truth. It's either him or her. And with so many inconsistencies in her story, it sounds like she's not the one telling the truth, because there's so many holes in her story. And if she is telling the truth, then she made a really big misstep in speaking on this before she had gathered her thoughts to talk about it, because now everyone's just going to think she's lying because she had so many holes in her story. Like I said, it very well be that those holes are there because of trauma, like just not being able to really process things and like gather your thoughts. I don't know. Hi, Holmes. How are you? It's just weird, right? And then she said like everyone was staring at her, but then I don't know. She said that she was the last one to leave the party, and then she said that everyone was staring at her. There's just so many holes in the story. Girl, I'm starting my work week. I don't know. It's in the Galleria. It's right down there by the Smoothie King. You can find it. I'm sure y'all will go to the mall. I'm sure, but I'm going to work. I'm booked, baby. Yeah, just go there, girl. Exactly, Danielle. If it's another Jesse Smollett situation, I'm gonna lose it too. That's the thing. There's no camera footage with all them people filming this guy's birthday cake being brought out and filming all this stuff for their IG stories and stuff. There's not one single piece of footage. I don't believe it, you guys. I just don't. I have a hard time believing it. And it it might have been a situation where it's one of those people, it's like snitches get stitches. We're not coming forward. We're not saying anything. But it's like, I don't know. It's just weird to me. Like, if you see somebody getting that brutally beat up, I wouldn't care. I would just say something. But then it's like, you know how some people, they're not going to involve themselves. They're not going to come forward. And I don't know. It's just weird. Last time she had some money dispute with Cole's World, it wasn't adding up. I don't like Cole's World, so that doesn't surprise me. Honestly, Cole's World is an interesting guy. I hope both of them have a good lawyer because her story doesn't add up, so she's going to need a good lawyer. And Denzel, just because of what he's being accused of, is going to need a good lawyer. Like, they're both going to need good lawyers. I know. Anytime there's a fight, it gets filmed, girl. And it's because people these days are messed up and they're going to be like, world star. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the way it is. And it's messed up, but that's what people do. They see a fight, they're like, world star, girl. You already know. Hi, Day-to-Day Ray. How are you? Cole's World, I don't even know if he's even relevant anymore, girl, but he was around back in the little beauty influencer back in the day. Kind of giving you Jaclyn Hill vibes. How so? Is it just stuff not adding up? Because Jaclyn Hill Let's talk about Jaclyn Hill. Jaclyn Hill, the thing about Jaclyn Hill is I like Jaclyn Hill. I really do like Jaclyn Hill. I think she's charismatic. I like her. I like her makeup line and stuff. It is 1 a.m. here. It is 1 a.m. We've been on for 40 minutes. It's late live. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here so late. I appreciate you so much. Give the stream a thumbs up. We love you so. The thing about Jaclyn Hill is that it does not make any sense to me how something can go wrong with every single one. Like, so many of her launches, I won't say every single launch, but so many of her launches have had so much controversy surrounding them. And I just think that to assume that that's just bad luck at this point is insane. And I think that it's so transparently a marketing tactic for her. And I think that anybody who thinks it's not a marketing tactic is blind. I think that she thinks that you create a little controversy about something to get people talking, and they talk, and that's a strange, busted, backwards marketing tactic she's used to build a fortune for herself. Oh, that thing. Yeah. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. I remember that. And we never got the video. She said she was going to make the video. We're still waiting on the video about what happened. She said she was going to make a video. Morphe in general, that company was never built to have the longevity that they wanted. So Morphe's going down. Morphe is going down. They're closing stores. It is not doing well. And it's because they relied on these controversial influencers that were really big and happening at the time, but very controversial, like James Charles and Jeffree Star and Jaclyn Hill. There's a whole New York Times article on it. They relied on these people to advertise and to make their company pop and bang and boom, right? And they used all that money to open all these stores nationwide. And then a series of unfortunate events happened with James Charles, Jeffree Star. Jaclyn Hill had her lipstick situation, and then COVID hit. And then the makeup, there's a whole New York Times article about it, and I loved it. And the world of makeup changed, right? And they were a little bit ahead of the world of makeup changing with the Morphe 2 thing, but I don't think it was enough. And now stores are closing down. There's allegations that Morphe's not paying rent in a bunch of their stores. and it's not good. I mean, and then they ran out of people, so they started pulling at straws. Who can we collab with that might help us come back? And they try with all these people, but they're just not relevant enough, right? Like there's not pushing it. Like the thing is, when you use these beauty gurus, when the beauty industry on YouTube was like the thing, right? It was the thing. It was so booming. So many people were watching. It was like the thing in the YouTube world, right? And it was just billions of dollars and revenue and stuff coming in, worldwide for makeup products and stuff. And they used that and they milked it with those people. And then other people that you can get about to collab with, it's just doesn't have the same effect. Saweetie doesn't have the same effect as Jeffree Star collab when it comes to the makeup world. People don't care. If you get Madison Beer or whoever the hell that girl is, I still don't even know who that girl is, and you get a collab with her, what is that compared to a James Charles when it comes to beauty industry stuff? Nothing. I mean, and now they're doing collabs with, like, what is it, like Sour Punch or something, Sour Patch or something? Like, girl. I mean, you when you collab with like major hitters in the beauty space that are influencers and that are like heavily influenced, it was a good recipe to start off with, and then but it never had the longevity to last, and they didn't have a good plan for what to do after they used those people. The old school bad publicity stunt is overplayed, and it's no longer a good way to promote yourself. I agree with you about the Jaclyn Hill. Every launch there's a problem. It doesn't make sense. I have that palette and I like never used it. I've never even used it because I just looked at it and I was like, this is trash. Jeffree's formula is totally different and 10 times better. Yeah, Jeffree's formula is good. I use a lot of Jeffree's shadows and stuff. Sour Patch, exactly. Yeah. So now it just it was never built to last. And it's unfortunate. The one in the Gallery of Houston's still there, but it's like boring, girl. Like, I don't even want to go in there anymore. There was one thing that I die hard have to have from Morphe, and that is the continuous setting mist. And that's the only thing I always buy from there. Everything else is like whatever. But you can get some other people's brands in Morphe, which is nice. But I don't know, girl. They're kind of like irrelevant to me, girl. I'm like it's bad strategy. I mean, like, cause now Jeffree Star, they burned that bridge with him when everything, bad happened. And then James Charles, thank God they burned the bridge with him. But James Charles, he can't get a view to save his life except from underage kids. And then he's being weird with them. Can we talk about James Charles for a second? James Charles makes me so uncomfortable. Like, James Charles' Instagram posts make me so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. Because his target audience is still children. And the things that he posts on Instagram make me like literally like cringe. Like, he makes me so uncomfortable. Because you know what he's doing. And if you think he's not doing the same stuff he was accused of, then you're blind, girl. He's doing the same thing, but now he's having NDAs signed. That's the only difference. I'm my conspiracy theory, allegedly, I think he's up to the same old stuff, but now he's having people sign NDAs. Yeah, we talked about Peter Mon a little bit earlier in this live stream, girl. But it's to me, it's gross. You taking pictures in like little like bikini things with your body so heavily like face-tuned. I don't know if that's face-tuned or you got a BBL or whatever. It's definitely face-tuned to some degree. But then there's nothing but teenagers watching your stuff. You don't have an adult audience. Adults are not watching you. So people that are over the age of 18 are not watching you going like, oh my God, like James Charles, yes. It's like 15-year-old boys and girls, 15-year-old gay boys and girls that are watching you and with your butt out, your ass out on Instagram. It's disgusting and it's troublesome. And the older he gets, he's going to turn into like Harvey Weinstein. But that's his name, right? Not Harvey Weinstein. Who's the one I'm thinking of? The one, Jeff Epstein. Yeah, Jeff Epstein. I'm talking about Jeffrey Epstein, yeah. The older he gets, he's going to turn into Jeffrey Epstein. But maybe Harvey Weinstein too. Who knows? Depending on what direction his career takes. Jeffrey Epstein. He's going to turn into one of those. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that he wants his body to look like that too. It makes me wonder, like, if I don't know. My best friend Zach said that he thinks that James Charles might come out as trans one day. I don't know about that, but my best friend Zach said that, and I was like, oh, you think so? And then he was like, no, just look like I think like I wouldn't be shocked, basically, is what he said. Because he tries to get his body like that. If that was plastic surgery to try and shape his body like that, whatever, then like, who knows? I don't know. I don't know anything about that, but who knows? I think that he needs to either cater to. The thing is, you can either cater to your young audience, because his videos still cater to his young audience, but his Instagram trying to be like to the adults. The thing is, there's no adults looking at your Instagram, honey, and you know that because you can look at your analytics and tell. And if you think he's not sliding in people's DMs and doing all that stuff still, then you're crazy. The only difference now is that he's blocking people super quickly, or once he finds out about something, or he is having NDAs signed really quickly. It wouldn't surprise me if he was having NDAs signed, like sent over via email, and before any response was given, the NDA had to be signed and given back before they continued talking. It would not surprise me at all. And he probably has these young kids forging their parents' signature for NDAs and shit. That's my conspiracy theory. I don't know. That's just, he's gross. Yeah, but like I'm sorry, you're a man. Like you're a gay man, but you're a man. Like I know a lot of gay men, and they're gay, but they don't want their body to look like a Kardashian. The Kardashians have a unrealistic feminine figure, but feminine nonetheless. And if he is using his assistant's accounts, that's so gross. And his assistants should go to jail too. So gross. So gross. I just wanted to mention that because he's been posting stuff. I'm gonna see if I can find one. I hate looking it up. I hate to look it up, girl, because like he grosses me out. But I want to show it if you haven't seen it. No, where is it, girl? Was it on a story? Where'd it go? Where is it? Did he delete it? Did y'all see the one with his butt out? I think somebody sent it to me. Here's him in an arcade again. Girl, go someplace with... Yeah, I don't know. It's not on here anymore, you guys. It was there. Story. Oh, it's not. Yeah, I don't know. It's not on his IG story anymore. I don't know, but anyway. Okay, guys. Well, I think that I'm probably going to go here in a second because it's late AF, and I didn't even really want to go. Well, I wanted to come live, or else I wouldn't have, but it wasn't a plan to do that today. Ow. My back. You guys, my lower back is in such pain. Oh my God. Those who weren't here earlier, I was saying I haven't been able to go to the gym all week. I have an injured lower back. I was at the gym last week, about a week from yesterday, or tomorrow, a week from tomorrow. Ow. And I was doing a deadlift, and I lifted, and I felt a pinch, and it hurt so bad. And so I dropped the bar, and I took a little walk around and tried to shake it off. And then I ended up having to be like, okay, I gotta go. Tried to go to work that evening, and I got sent home because I could barely walk. Came home, got stuck on my couch for 45 minutes because I couldn't freaking walk. And yeah, it's not good. Oh my God. And now I'm sitting in honestly not the best position. And now my back hurts so bad. Oh, I'm in so much pain. So I'm going to go ahead and go so I can figure this out. But you guys, have a great evening. Thank you so much for coming in, to the live stream. It was kind of like last minute and like not planned or whatever, but Chime went on live and it made me inspire me to go live too. Yeah, it's definitely a pinched nerve or a pulled muscle. So I've been dealing with that. It's not been fun, put it that way. It does feel better when you walk on it. With lower back injuries, you're supposed to walk on them and stuff, but I definitely needed to take a day to rest because I haven't rested in so long. But yeah, so okay. Let's say bye, guys. Y'all have a wonderful evening. I'm gonna go take some Tylenol PM and so I can sleep with this back hurting. Thank you, Dawn, Daniela, Wheezy, Marva, American Princess, Chime, Day-to-Day Ray, Patricia, Wheezy. Who else was here earlier that I didn't say? If I didn't say your name, I'm so sorry. Love you so. All right. Yeah, thank you so much for coming in for the late night chat, guys. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on a video very soon. Love you so. Bye.